So Agumon and I went on an adventure today. We went for a hunt for those Digimon domes. Have you seen those around? Like these little blind bags, and inside are little Digimon figures inside of tiny domes. I don't think you can remove them from the domes. I mean, you could like force it. But, like, why ruin that? You can get, like, any of the rookie starter, the rookie Digimon, and then, like, there's a Greymon one, and, like, a super secret ones that you can get. So I went around looking for them forever. I went to, like, 5 places, went all around my side of town, to all the places that you think, you know, comic shops, anything that's, like, remotely Game Exchange-esque. I even went to GameStop, and they said that they will have them in stock on the 17th, so I gotta, like, you know, go back in then and try to scoop them up. I was determined to get something out of it, though, and I actually got pretty lucky. I found a whole bunch of stuff that was on sale. Like, I've got a bunch of Pokémon booster packs that were all, like, buy one, get one half off. I've never seen that before, and they were already cheaper than they normally are because it was at Walgreens. I found a bunch of those Shopkin packs that Lily likes, straight up half off. I found this Blizzard blind box cute and deadly thing, and I also got this pretty cool eggplant. You know, I wasn't really planning on getting groceries, but like, hold on, let me zoom this out. You gotta see this in all its eggplant glory. Okay, so there's its stamp and seal of authenticity. Man, I just saw this eggplant. Look at this. Look at how eggplant this eggplant is. I was walking by the eggplants because I was just circling around from where I was looking for other stuff. And you know when they say eggplant, you think of this, right? But normally, actually, when you see eggplants, they're pretty straight. They don't have this bend in them, and they're all scratched up and stuff. This was just like, I had to buy this eggplant. I had to buy... Camera, I know it's a lot of eggplant, but you can handle this. It's, you know, it's got a couple scratches on it or whatever, and that's fine though, you know, like, who doesn't? You know, when you're a cute little eggplant, you're probably gonna go through some stuff before you reach maturity. And this little guy's obviously seen a lot. I plan on slicing this up into long strips and simmering it in a mixture of dashi stock, soy sauce, and sugar. I'm gonna make myself some of those nasu no nimono, just like, you know, simmered eggplant. Gonna have it over some rice. I'm already salivating. I love you, eggplant! So yeah, overall not a bad haul. We almost got down 4,000 steps from when we started with the map a couple days ago, and I haven't found a new Digimon yet. They're holding out on me on this one. But whatever, Family Chi's still on course to be married tomorrow, nothing's changed. Jams, sweet baby Jams is doing just fine. But hell, why not open up some of these things, okay? I expected to get stuff today, so I guess I'll open this. In this box, you can get a bunch of Blizzard characters. We got Bastion, we got all these other characters I don't care about, but maybe we'll get something neat. I want either a Overwatch character or a waifu. I'm not saying that waifus aren't characters. I'm not saying they're not people, okay? Just, it's a nice consolation prize. Who on earth could it be? It's a spiky person. It's a spiky guy. Ah, no! Oh man, it is the angriest person I think I've seen in a long time. He's so angry they had to encase his anger in plastic. Like this was already a lot of plastic, but they had to take it to the next step of anger management, or containment, I guess. So everyone, meet Illidan. You can turn his arms, I guess. So he can kind of go like this. But then it hits his little hair thing, so he gets oh, it hits the wings, actually. Oh, what's the point of wings? We can just hold it like this, though, yeah? Come on. Nope, never mind. Illidan, why does your wrist turn, Illidan? What's the point? Why bother? Well, that was disappointing. I neither know that character nor care for that character, you know? And that is saying that sometimes I see a character I don't know, and I'm like, that's a good one. I like that. Illidan just feels like it's too much. He's got way too much going on. I hope he's at least like level 90 in whatever game you meet him in, because he looks like he's got way too much going on to be anything less than level 90. So these booster packs are the Sun and Moon, the newest set. They got all them Pokemons in them, and I know the way they sort these is always, they change the way they sort these. Normally you would want to take like the back two and put them up front. I don't know if that's still the case anymore, but let's have a look. See, rare candy, choose one of your basic Pokemon and play, whatever, we don't need to know this. This is like the most un-Digimon episode of this Digimon vlog ever, but this is related, okay? Agumon made this happen. Agumon made this happen! Brionne, Zubat, Grubbin, Growlithe, Poplio, Wingull, Crushing Hammer, Stoutland is our star card, looks like, and we got a Pinsir. Oh, also, if you haven't been into the card game in a while, have you seen the new energies? They're so satisfying. They're so satisfying. Oh god, you know what? I forgot to smell these. Don't judge me. It smells like my childhood. Bloop, 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 bloop. Hey, Fomantis. That's a new one. Okay, we'll take that one off. We'll take the bottom 4, I guess it is now, and put them on top? Because you want to, I guess, yeah, that makes sense. You want to see the energy. Metal energy, not bad. Charge-a-bug, how cute. Poison Barb, Team Skull Grunt. Your opponent reveals their hand, discard 2 energy cards. Oh, that's pretty nasty. Another, the Fomantis, Cosmog, Ruggenrola. Sandygast is a really cool Pokemon. Look at him. It's a Sandygast. Caterpie, Drowsy, and Cosmoem. Oh. What? Spoilers if you haven't finished the game yet, like I haven't. I didn't know Cosmog evolved. Switch this Pokemon with one of your benched Pokemon. It just teleports. What? And its retreat cost is really high. But it just Does it do anything else? Motionless as if dead, its body is faintly warm to the touch. In the distant past, it was called the Cocoon of the Stars. Oh, this is what happens in that part. I have seen this Pokemon, actually. I didn't know that was, like, considered a different form. I thought that was just Cosmog, you know, after... I won't spoil it, you know. So now we know what's up. We just gotta put the bottom 4 on top. Ooh, another Sandygast. Good. We can get whatever... If we can get the, Palisand, then we'll have enough Sandygast to put him into a deck. That's cool. This is a lot more editing than I think I was planning to do today, but this is... Whatever. This is a long video. I hope this is okay. Well, we're gonna put the top... back 4 on top. Metal Energy, Ilima, Dragonair. Ooh, it's a Dragon type. Grass and Electric. Very interesting. Double colorless, not bad. Sandygast, Caterpie, Skarmory, Moralol, that's a new one. Chinchou, Lily, draw cards until you have 6 cards in your hand. If it's in your first turn, draw cards until you have 8 cards in your hand. Well, thanks, Lily. And another. What? Stop it! Get out of here! I know you're rare, but stop it! Freaking Cosmoems. Teleport. Imagine it's one of those convoluted setups where it's like, if you've got a Cosmoem on the bench, this attack does 30 more damage. Which, I mean, it only works if you're one of the kind of people that can afford like 1,000 Pokemon cards a day. But I'm not. Electric Energy. It's so satisfying. Look at it. It's like a little candy drop. I want to eat it. Big Malasada. Pyukumuku is so freaking cute. Continuous Tumble is a nasty card. I actually had this one from before. This is one of those flip a coin until you get tails. And it's like one of those potentials for massive damage, kind of like the Team Rocket's Charizard from all the way back in the Team Rocket set. That was like a potentially nasty card, and this one is too, surprisingly. Compared to in the game, Pyukumuku being, you know, weak, it's surprisingly powerful. Rowlet, Torkoal, Sandile, and Brooksish. Bruisish? It's a baby. Vivid Charge. Huh. Psychic Fangs. Interesting. I noticed in the recent sets that these, some of these Pokemon actually do have dual types. And so in this case, where obviously this thing's supposed to be Water and Psychic, like, why wouldn't they just do it? You know? They gave Marill and Azumarill the special treatment. And Dragons. Alright, set that aside. I do play the online game. Oh, looks like we got a special one here. I saw that foil. Did you see that shiny foil? Anyway, Fairy Energy, Bulldor, Lily, Metapod, Sandile, Crabrawler, cute, Grubbin. Ooh, good, more Grubbins. Fearow, Makuhita, Zubat, and Solgaleo GX. Woo! GXs are usually more powerful. Wait, what is that? Cosmoem. Cosmo. Do you see the Pokemon? That's the middle point. Okay, now for real spoilers, because I didn't get to the point where this happened, but Solgaleo GX evolves from straight up from Cosmoem. Straight up from it. So I got 2 Cosmoems. I do know I have at least 1 Cosmog, so hopefully we get a couple more Cosmogs and I can use this. GX cards are pretty cool. They've got a GX move, which is a move that can only be used once per game. Period. So this one lets you search your deck for up to 5 energy cards and attach them to your Pokemon in any way you like, then shuffle your deck. It doesn't even say basic energy cards, so you could probably even grab special energies. Once during your turn, your active Pokemon with one of your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. That's cool. Sunsteel Strike, discard all energy from this Pokemon to do 230 damage. Shouldn't that be the one we can't use ever again? Oof. Very shiny, very special. I'm glad. I thought we were just going to get doo-doo. All right, last one. I don't even know what to title this video. I feel like calling it a Digivice Diary would be misleading, because we're just kind of open. Who cares, I guess. It doesn't really matter. I'm at this point, like with this channel, I like it because it's lighthearted, and I'm not worrying so much about Google SEO and search terms and all that kind of stuff. Ooh, I see another fancy energy, fancy shiny bit. Also a fancy energy. I know these are just energies to you, but to me, I want to eat them. Wishy-washy. So cute. Hey, this is the one that changes forms, right? Once during your turn, you may discard all cards attached to this Pokemon and return it to your hand. You can't use this ability during your first turn or on the turn this Pokemon is put into play. Yeah, we got it doesn't evolve, it's got a form change straight up. So we got Alolan Raticate, that's pretty fun. Experience Share, Sandygast, Poliwag, Skarmory, Morlul, Fomantis, Golbat, and Lapras GX! Wow! Look at you! It doesn't even need a bunch of things to help it evolve, because it's a Lapras. Draw 3 cards. This Pokemon can attack during your next turn. It's 160, so it's kind of like Hyper Beam and Solar Beam and all that stuff. The GX one, the move that you can only use once, is Ice Beam GX. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. Wait, that's not actually that good. What? Well, I guess you can just slap it down. You don't have to put in that much effort to actually get this card on the table. So I guess that's the logic. That's the reasoning, I suppose. I'm going to put those special fancy ones in this here special fancy thing that I put fancy stuff in when I'm not using it. You know, like I'll probably put these in decks though. I've got a Fairy and Water deck that's like coming along pretty nicely. I actually do like to play the game in addition to, you know, collecting the cards. In fact, I more like to focus on playing the game. Once I get like 3 of the basic, 2 of the first stage, 1 of the second stage, I'm good. Like I don't need to collect like 6 of them. I'm satisfied, you know. All right, carefully. You're a very special card. You're a very special card. So that's it. Again, sorry for like the last 2 days have been very non-Digimon. In fact, for those of you who are Digimon diehards, seeing Pokemon might have triggered you, like legitimately made you upset. And if that's the case, I am sincerely sorry. Well, I swear, I'll get a new Digimon at some point. I'll get that Tentomon I've been looking for. And and then we can go back to, you know, that stuff. But for now, just a reminder, if you want to blame anyone, blame Agumon. Because he made this happen. He was instrumental. Without Agumon, I could not have gotten the motivation to go outside of my house. It just wouldn't have happened. So thanks for watching! See you tomorrow! Have a good one!